Do you? That little crack in the quiet, like the house is trying not to scream. Step closer. The dark has something in its teeth tonight, all slick and smiling, waiting for a name to chew on. You thought you came here to watch how adorable. The lights go out and suddenly you're the only bright thing left in the room. Go on. Pretend these are just words. A little story. A little game. The night pretends with you. Until the moment the sound cuts the air, freezes, and whatever's standing right behind you finally decides to say your name.
Blue screen glow on my face, scrolling through your little games. Every smile a sugar coat, every word a hidden dose. Thought you were a harmless thrill, pretty lies in every reel. Hit my heart like clickbait scars, now your poison's in my heart. Viral venom in my veins, spread so fast, can't look away. You infect my fragile brain, I like the burn, I hate the pain. Viral venom, say my name, sweet and toxic, all the same. You're the curse I wanna chase. Viral venom in my veins.
Oh my God, we're back.
Hello.
I can see us both backstage, and we're both kind of like dancing to the song a
One
little
day I'm
bit.
just getting up out of the chair and I'm just gonna let it all out. It's so good.
All right, let's see. We got someone in the comments. When you hear that theme song, you know it's time. It's time. Let's go. Hey, Anthony. Hey, bestie. Your girl is here.
What's up?
Hello, Too Little Too Big. I was actually just thinking about her. She should join Final Girl.
Oh, that's a great idea.
Yeah, I think she probably should. So right now, Final Girl, for those of you watching that don't know, it's our clothing company. We have shirts, mugs, t-shirts, mugs, hats, teddy bears, other stuff. I don't know. But it's been a little bit slow this month, but that's because we were filming and we're getting caught up with orders and that kind of thing. So we kind of cut back on some of the promotional stuff. But I honestly, behind the scenes, I feel like it's about to like explode. Does that make sense? Like it's all been building up.
Yeah.
It's about to go. We have like all these new people wanting to join. And I think people are starting to realize, like the average person out there is starting to see it and realize like, hey, I could do it too. Like certain people maybe don't consider themselves to be supermodels, but that's not what we're after. Does that make sense? So like anybody can get involved and do it and be a part of it and have some cool merchandise and make a few bucks. And I think that's part of it. And then I think a lot of the people that are models are going to end up wanting to switch over to the movie stuff. Like, so a lot of these people that grew up in like fashion modeling that are joining Final Girl are now going to see the movie side of things and go like, oh, I want to try that. And so I just think I think there's a lot that's going to happen there. Too Big says, I put my orders in. I'm excited to get the shirts and my Viral Venom hat. Yeah, because we have Viral Venom merchandise now. I don't know if I have the picture ready. Probably not, but I'll find it. But here's some of the Final Girl shirts. You can get your Christopher Lee Jansen Final Girl, or Ariana Harris, or Nadira Durant Morales, and all the other cool people at scarezone.net. Use code Christopher to save 5% on your entire order. Go over sponsors real quick. Shout out to our sponsor for tonight's episode. It's Stag Mountain Films. Thank you so much to Jeremy Hirsch and Stag Mountain Films. These are the guys behind the Flower City Butcher that are working on the film with us. We appreciate their support very much. Jeremy is also, he's in the movies, part of the cast. He's in Horror Hound Bites as Lucifer the Cat. And he's just a great guy, in all honesty. So we really appreciate Stag Mountain Films for their support, and Jeremy Hirsch for his friendship. And then we have these cool people over at Crooked Path Paranormal. This is Christopher Lee Jansen and Noah Flynn. Crooked Path Paranormal has the coolest paranormal investigative show on YouTube. Make sure you subscribe to their channel today. Crooked Path Paranormal. These guys are the coolest. They're also part of Paranormal Playbook, bi-weekly Monday nights here. And then, of course, we have Phantom Flame Candles. Candles for the undead. This is a Too Little Too Big's company. She's here in the chat every Wednesday night. You guys are probably familiar with her at this point. She has these really awesome candles and could use, I think her business has been picking up lately, which is amazing. I hope you guys check out Phantom Flame Candles on Facebook. Send Too Little Too Big a message and let her know you want to order some cool candles today. And that's it for sponsors. We'll go over some other stuff real quick. What have we been up to? Well, what have you been up to? You have a new video out?
We do. We just put out episode 3 of our series, Ross House Battle of Souls. It's part of a 6-part series. I actually just saw the finished product for episode 5, and just all I can say is holy shit. Even watching it, I can't believe that I experienced what happened there. So it's definitely worth checking out. We also just launched our own Crooked Path clothing line, so there's that too. And you mentioned Paranormal Playbook. This coming Monday, we'll be live from the Fairfield County Infirmary. We'll actually both be there. So that should be a lot of fun.
I'm trying to pull up your clothes so everybody can see it quick. Okay, there's like a few. I'm just gonna grab a t-shirt here. Here, I'm gonna upload a couple photos. You keep telling them about your cool stuff for a minute. You got the Ouija boards and all that stuff. You can
find the To the Morgue shirt. That's the best one.
That's what I have here, so I'm going to show that off. In a second.
There's a story behind that.
All right, let's see. Okay. Boom, boom. Not just t-shirts, but you guys have hoodies here, sweatshirts and things. Got something for everybody, it looks like.
And coming soon, coffee.
Coffee?
Yes.
That's pretty cool. So you'll have like your own Crooked Path coffee beans?
Yep.
That's pretty
Crooked
awesome.
Coffees.
We have one sponsor, coffee sponsor for the Flower City Butcher, but we're always looking for more.
Oh, I drink coffee like it's my job. All about it.
So here's Crooked Path's brand new To the Morgue t-shirt.
To the Morgue.
And then here's the matching hoodie. And then where can people get these?
Just go to the Crooked Apparel page and it'll pop right up.
Awesome. I like them. Got some people in the comments here. Let's see what's going on. Too Old Big says, got both of them. Got both of the CLJ shirts. What's CLJ?
Me. Those are my initials.
Oh, okay. I knew I was missing something for a second there. Yeah, Christopher Lee Jansen got both of them shirts. Crooked Path is the only path for me.
Aww.
Patience is here. She says, hi, fam.
Hi.
What's up?
Hello, Patience. She'll be on Tuesday. So you and Patience will be together on MK Invasion podcast. So you'll be on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday.
Right.
Okay. And then I'm going to trick you into Thursday too. All right. Let's see who else is on with us. Woohoo! Phantom Flame Candles. Yankee Candle. Woo. Yankee Candle. Who? LMAO. I'm kidding. They're cool too. Battle Battle of Souls is so good. What's that? One of the candles?
That's our series that's coming out right now. That's the 6-part
okay.
series. We just put out
Okay.
episode 3.
Till it's big. Crooked Clothing is awesome. Also, I got the Morgue hoodie and a Battle of the Souls shirt. That hoodie looks pretty awesome. Reagan Riot's here. She says, hi there.
What's up?
Hello, Reagan Riot. All right, let's see who else is on with us. Patience is saying, what's up? Well, we're going to be ranking movies tonight, and it's going to be a lot of fun. It's just Christopher and I, and it'll be a good time. The other guys, I don't know. Rhys bailed, Jay bailed, and Rhys is no call, no show. So it's a good sign for the Thursday night show that he's starting, I guess. Laura's here. Laura says, hi, ladies.
What's up?
I'm not sure if she's saying hello to us or not, but hi. Thanks for watching. Coffee D, fill up the cup. I'm definitely getting some when it's available. I moved to YouTube. YouTube's the way to go. Hi, Patience. Hi, Kim. Oh, movie ranking. Let's go. Yeah, we're going to rank some movies.
All right, what do we got?
Patience Noah wouldn't cancel. Yeah, I know. I should have had Noah on tonight. Where's Noah?
Unfortunately, he's at work tonight. He starts work around 10. He's already on his way there, probably. So.
All right, one more quick thing, couple things real quick, then we'll rank these movies. What am I looking for? Foul Deeds, the brand new music video from First Jason's now available on YouTube. Go check it out. It's free. It's 7 minutes long. There's no reason why you can't spare 7 minutes. Go check it out. Check it out. Give it a thumbs up. Share it with your friends. We filmed this in Pittsburgh, PA in a mansion on February 28th and March 1st. It's now been released to you guys, and it has been entered into 9 different film festivals. So hopefully we'll win something for it. Crossing my fingers. But yeah, check that out. It's featuring horror icon Ari Lehman, the original Jason Voorhees from Friday the 13th. How cool is that? Check it out on YouTube today. And everybody close your eyes if you're easily offended. This is The Movie Thief. A lot of people have been asking me if this is a real movie or not. It is, in fact, a real movie that we are really making in June. It is a horror parody film that will cover a lot of the movies that our followers are familiar with. It's sort of a one-of-a-kind deal where it's going to cover movies that the mainstream scary movie and those kinds of films probably would not cover. But this is one that you definitely want to get involved with if you're working on getting your comedy reel together, something like that. If you're looking for a fun project to do this June, a lot of people are going to get involved with it. Our Kickstarter campaign goes live Friday, April 3rd. Some of the promotional material has been censored because I went to post the original copies and Mandy almost killed me. So I removed it quick, and then I posted these censored versions. But it'll be the most inclusive campaign that we've ever had, with more stuff available than ever before. We want to get as many people involved with this as possible. So I'm doing everything to beat perks from other campaigns, offering if you look at our current promotions, if you're involved with certain other projects and you want to switch over, we offer easy solutions for that. You can get your movie. You can get your photo in the movie, get your song in the movie, get your artwork in the movie. You can be featured on a missing person flyer. You can get a picture of your dog in there. I don't care. I want everybody involved with this. I'm offering discounts and deals out of the freaking, all over the place, all kinds of cool things going on with it. Friday, April 3rd. You'll also have our typical $99 assistant producer credits. That's for one day only. Those credits will never be available for that cheap again for this movie. So make sure Friday, April 3rd, mark it down. Send yourself a text reminder, whatever you have to do, sign up for that. You want it. Trust me, you want it. I want to get this movie made, and a lot of people are going to want to see it. This is going to be talked about everywhere. You're going to hear all kinds of things about this movie, and it will be on streaming platforms. It is being made in June, and here it is, The Movie Thief. All right, so I'll let that one.
Really exciting.
I think people are gonna want to see it, whether they support us or don't support us. They're gonna want to see the movie. Here is. I just want to see here. Okay. Maybe he would have canceled. Too Little Too Big was saying Patience and Noah wouldn't have canceled. And then she says, okay, maybe he would have canceled. Patience, once due to car accident. Oh, yeah, Patience did cancel. But that's all right. She made up for it. Ha, ha, ha. How dare you, Patience? Priorities, right? Rob Mahoney's here. He says, hi, all.
What's up?
Hi, Rob. Let's see what else we got. Laura, I don't get scared even when watching a scary movie and seeing spirits at the same time. Hey, Rocka. Matthew White's here. Matthew White.
What's up?
Hello, Matthew White from the Flower City Butcher and Friday the 13th Blood Loss and Final Girl.
What's up?
That was an accident that time. All right, let's jump in. We'll do. This is where the show's going to dive off. We're going to lose about half the viewers. Let's do some movie rankings. All right. Let's go in. You want to rank Star Wars?
Yeah, we could do that.
All right, let's see that. We've never done Star Wars, so
No,
I was trying to find things that people might like that are not ones that we've done recently, and we haven't done that one at all. So let's jump in. All right, guys. So the way this works is I'm going to share my screen with you. We're going to have fun ranking Star Wars movies. So if you want to hang out and rank those films with us, make sure to rank along with us in the comments section. We want to know if you guys agree with what we're doing here, or if you disagree, and if we have to lock up our doors tonight. All right, and we are good to go. There's only 16 of these, I think.
Now Noah's going to be sad. He's a huge Star Wars nerd. He's going to be very sad that he's not here for this.
Should see where is he? What's going on? So we'll do this. We'll do probably a few rankings because these are so small. Like there's this one's 16, the next one I think is like 20 or something. So we'll blow through a few of these. It'll be fun, I think. Raka says Last Jedi blows. We're not there yet, Rob. You gotta wait a minute. We're gonna share a screen, and you guys should be able to see this here in a second. There we are. You guys should see that, right? Yes. Okay. Mm-hmm. So here's the list. The very best movies go in the Grandmaster category. Underneath that is Council, then Master, then Knight, then Padawan, then at the very bottom is Youngling. So it's even Star Wars themed.
Nice
chart there. And then we have all the movies down here. We're going to kick it off with Christopher Lee Jansen. What we'll do is each of us will take turns ranking a movie. There's only two of us tonight, so we'll try to work together to figure out where to put these things. But we'll start with Christopher, and you have Star Wars: A New Hope.
I'll probably get in trouble for this, but I'm going to put it at council member. I know some people feel that will go all the way up, but I think there's things that are above that. So,
okay, yeah, my instinct would have been to put it in Grandmaster, but we'll see what happens. We can always move these around too. Like I said, there's only two of us tonight. It's we have like small lists, so we can go through and move them around or whatever. All right, so I'm up and I got Attack of the Clones. Now, Attack of the Clones has got to be one of the worst movies, but I still like the movie. So should I put it in Youngling or Padawan, or what do you think about this one?
I agree with your assessment that it's terrible, but it's likable at the same time. I'd put it in Padawan.
Padawan. I think that's probably fair. This is this one's like boring. It has the weird dialogue, and all that kind of funny stuff. It does have Jango Fett though, so that's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's definitely one of the highlights.
All right, so Star Wars Rebels, which I'm not familiar with,
I'm actually not either.
and then Resistance. Do you know that one?
I don't.
Then you have Return of the Jedi.
That to me goes all the way up.
What do you like about this one more than New Hope?
I thought the original first three just got better as they, well, I can't say they got better as they went, because Empire Strikes Back and Return of the Jedi to me are just so incredible. The sense of, I don't know, at the time, just conclusion with this one, the way they wrapped up so many variables, and I don't know, it just felt so complete to me. It was satisfying for that time.
So I'm a 90s kid. So for me, it's like I got to see those three movies all at once. I didn't have to wait 2 years for the next one.
Nice.
So as a kid, the thing I think that I liked about it was it had, it opens where it's basically Luke active with the lightsaber, fighting with the lightsaber, like off the bat when he's fighting at Jabba's palace.
Mm-hmm.
You get, that was, you get the most Jabba there in that original trilogy.
Right.
You get Boba Fett. You get Luke versus Vader in the big scene at the end. You get the first green lightsaber, which is the only one in the franchise. So it's like we got blue, red, and then finally like this cool green one. You got Yoda in the movie, even though he dies, you still get to see him. You get the Emperor, and he's actually kind of like active, he's using his lightning and all that stuff. So I think there was just more action, and all the characters were there. And
characters are great.
I like it. All right, let's go to me. And I have Revenge of the Sith. I don't know if I would put it like night or Matt. I might put it at like night for now.
Yeah,
and I may change it later. It's, it's, I don't know. It has a lot of Anakin, cool, like the fight scene between Anakin and Obi-Wan's, pretty cool. I don't know. There's stuff about it I still am not crazy about. I don't like all the CGI stuff, honestly. I don't really care to follow some of the characters around and all that. I don't know. I think I'd probably leave it at night for now, and then we can always change it around later unless you really want it to be different.
No, I agree.
All right, let's see. We do have a couple more people popping in. These guys that are late, I told you they'd be here. They are some people I've been talking to about Movie Thief. So if you guys missed it, make sure you wait till the end. You come back, you rewatch the episode, because we just got done talking about it, man. You missed it. But here's Crusher Koloth. He says, "Hello, everyone."
What's up?
Hello, Crusher. Michaela Johnson's here. She says, "Hey, Christopher."
What's up?
Hi, Michaela.
Hello, Michaela. We got Rockefeller saying best fight scene was in, I think he's saying in Revenge of the Sith. Tillitsbig says Revenge of the Sith had a fantastic fight scene. Yeah, I like all Anakin's cool, like behind the back moves. Pretty fun fight scene, but I don't love the movie. So I don't know. So I don't know. I think that's probably fair. All right, Christopher, you're up. You got Rogue One.
This is tough. I don't hate it and I don't love it. I think I would give this night. I would put this after.
After Revenge.
Mm-hmm.
I don't love this movie, but I like this movie. I think it could have been better.
Yeah, I see what they wanted to do, but I felt like they just didn't do it.
Can I give
But
you?
I still don't hate it.
to give you a little bit of a spoiler alert. You know the end of this movie where Vader's got like the rebels like trapped in the hallway,
Uh-huh.
and the light comes on,
Yeah.
and like they're all about to die, and he's going through, and he's like cutting them all up. I thought that was I like that scene, and I thought it would be cool to have that in a horror movie where it's just like these people get trapped and like there's the killers coming. So it wasn't done the exact way because we have limited resources and things, but I was able to sneak that into the Flower City Butcher, where there's people trapped in this hall, and then like the killer's coming and he's going to kill them. So I kind of did get to sneak that in there.
Oh, that's
So
cool. I can't wait to see that.
Quick. It's quick, but when you see it, you'll be like, oh, that's where that's what he was talking about. All right, so it's on me, right? And I got Solo. I'm gonna be honest. I think Solo is underrated. I think it's on its own. So like the actor that's Han Solo is obviously not Harrison Ford. So that's probably an elephant in the room. But some of the effects and things and the way the story was told, I thought it was pretty good. I would say it's at least as good as these other movies here. If not, maybe even like a tiny bit better. This was like they had these people working on it and things weren't going great. And then they got Ron Howard to go in and like fix it. So he went in and kind of like reworked the story and made sense of it. Have you seen this?
I have. I could go for maybe even a little bit better. I actually really like it.
Master maybe or top of these? I don't know. Or maybe we'll just leave it here with these guys. What do you think?
Yeah, that's all right. I really do like it though.
I do too. I think it's underrated.
I
don't
agree.
think it's I don't think it's perfect. Like I'm not like in love with the movie, but
Right.
I do think it's better than people give it credit for at least. All right. You have Clone Wars, the animated movie, I think.
I didn't see the animated.
I'm not super familiar with these ones. Have you seen the show?
No, I haven't.
All right, you get Empire.
Oh, that's straight to the top, number 1.
Empire is like one of the great like 80s films.
Oh, it's perfection in my opinion. I love everything about it.
Yeah, I know. I see too little too big. I almost said too little too Kim. Too little too big saying Clone Wars was fun. I know that the series is what brought back like Darth Maul for a bit. He was at the end of Solo too in the live action, but Clone Wars kind of like kept the idea alive that we could bring back Darth Maul and stuff like that. So that's pretty cool. They show like Anakin with Ahsoka and all that. I'm just not super familiar with it enough to like rank them. But yeah, Empire is like one of the great 80s films where it's just like the cinematography and the practical effects and the costumes and the
Incredible.
The aliens and all that stuff are awesome. It doesn't get much better than that. All right, I got Force Awakens. It's probably close to these. I don't know. It's either top of night or master, maybe. It's definitely not as good as New Hope, but it basically tries to follow along a lot of the same beats and like accidentally gets things right. I feel I feel like they left a lot of stuff like out of the movie that should have been there, or maybe they just added things that they could have held off on, like the Knights of Ren and a lot of that stuff. The Maz, I forget her name, but like the yellow alien that's sort of like the new female Yoda character.
Right.
I don't know. I think they accidentally do some stuff better. I do like the way that the movie looks better than like some of the other ones, like the prequels. I think they kind of went back to some of the more practical stuff, which I thought was a good move. But it's not as good as these, right?
I agree.
Is Master okay, or
I
would
think
you put
Master's
it
good. I think it's definitely got some things that are superior to the others. Yeah, for sure.
All right, we'll leave it there. It was definitely a lot of hype around that one when it was coming out. People wanted to go see it with their parents. It's probably like the last Star Wars movie. A lot of people went to see with their parents before their parents passed away and things like that. Like there's probably a lot of like
Right.
emotional baggage with that one. I don't know. Or is like this big thing like Star Wars is back and it's the sequel to Return of the Jedi, which is the one that their parents saw when they were younger, and now they're going to see Luke Skywalker grown up, or whatever. So I don't know. I remember when it came out, there were a lot of people that were super pumped for it.
I was excited about it.
So was that me? Did I have that?
Yeah.
All right. Then you have Last Jedi.
This is another one that I don't love it and I don't hate it. I'd actually put this in night with the other ones. I feel like it's about comparable.
Where would it go in here?
I guess I'd put it right in the middle. Put it between the first two. Yeah, I'm all right with that.
This is the sequel to The Force Awakens. It's definitely, when it came out, I was like, man, they ruined Star Wars. They killed Star Wars. So it definitely wasn't the movie I thought they were going to make, right? Like after seeing Force Awakens, I was like, this isn't what I was, hoping for, I guess. But as time goes on, if I can pretend like it's sort of like its own thing, then there are kind of things that I can enjoy about it, like some of the fight scenes or just seeing Luke or seeing Yoda.
I guess I feel like that about a lot of them. I don't hate it.
Right. So I just, I don't know. It grew on me a little bit. I think because I was able to just emotionally detach from that round of movies and just kind of like accept it for what it was.
You almost had to emotionally detach.
Yeah, and you get a lot of the cool characters, and you get some good scenes and things. So you just kind of we're trying to judge these based on some of the good things that they have, I think. I got The Mandalorian, which I like a lot. This was like all practical effects. They used the volume for this. So when they made the Lion King, the live action Lion King in the Jungle Book, they built this like new technology where they're basically using a room that's like one giant LED screen, and it goes around in a big circle, and they call it the volume. And that's what they use for all the backgrounds, like the mountains that you see and all that stuff. They use that. Cool. Yeah, they use that on The Mandalorian. And so that's how you get a lot of those cool shots. And that just helps them, like, if we need it to be, if we have to film at 2 a.m. and we're shooting something that has to be, it has to look like 12 o'clock in the afternoon, then you can make it look however you want to, and you can keep filming. So it's pretty awesome the way it's been used. And it is some of the seasons I think are better than others, so it's kind of tough to judge. Like, do I like is season 1 good enough to, But I don't know. I don't know. In some ways, I think it's better than some of the Force Awakens stuff, but in other ways, I think the Force Awakens had like more hype. It was like the bigger event, So it's sort of tough. Maybe I'll put it there though in the same category.
I like this a lot. I wouldn't want to put it any lower than that. I love this.
Council? No, maybe not quite there. Maybe here.
Not
still.
Quite. If the seasons were more consistent,
yeah,
then maybe.
Yeah, they were. Now I'm remembering like Jack Black and Lizzo, and there were some weird things. They had Luke, which was cool, but he was like CGI Luke. Like they had an actor that looked exactly like Luke, and then they paste Luke's CGI face on top of the guy. They should have just used that guy, probably.
Yeah, that would have been better.
I don't know. All right. Too Old to Big says they gave us Baby Yoda. Yeah, they did. And I know that there's like a movie coming out too. I hope it's good.
I hope so.
Christopher, you have episode 1, The Phantom Menace.
I feel like I enjoyed this more the more I watched it. Like the first time I'd left the theater not knowing what to feel. But there's still things that don't do it for me. Maybe I'd put it at the top of night.
Okay. What do you like about the movie? What do you not like?
I think what I like about it most is just seeing the origin of certain things and certain characters. There were a lot of little things in there that you can see that, all right, I know where this came from now. I like that. At the same time, I felt like there were a lot of things that just weren't necessarily necessary.
I like the movie. I think it's underrated. I think I would have went maybe like Master, but I like Darth Maul a lot. I like some of the characters and things. It's very nostalgic. It's also the last time, at least for a long time, that we got Puppet Yoda. So they had Puppet Yoda. They did a re-release where they made him CGI in the movie, but it was originally
that
Puppet Yoda, and then Attack of the Clones is where we got our first official like CGI Yoda.
right.
But I like that stuff. I guess a big part of it's probably is nostalgia for me, but I'm good with it being like top of night, somewhere in that realm. All right, so I have Rise of Skywalker. This is like my least favorite Star Wars movie. It's the only one that I've seen once. I don't know what I could say about it. Like some of the shots look cool, but it just doesn't. I just don't like the movie. I don't like the story. I don't like how it tied up that trilogy. I think they didn't really know what to do after The Last Jedi, because it was like J.J. Abrams, then Rian Johnson, then back to J.J. Abrams, and he had to kind of like go off of what Rian Johnson did. I feel like,
right.
So I don't know. I didn't like that they brought back the Emperor just to like, hey, we want money, we don't know, like, might as well cash in. Yeah, it just seemed like they were sort of out of ideas and didn't know what to do, and I don't like the movie. I mean, it's my least favorite Star Wars thing that I've seen.
I would say this is a least favorite for me as well.
I'm gonna put it in Youngling. I just think the movie was terrible. But would you bump it up or
no? No, I wouldn't.
All right, well, there it is. Good stuff. So how did we do? Let us know in the comments. Grandmaster, we only have Empire. Return of the Jedi. Do you agree, disagree? Let us know. We're coming to check it out right now. Let's see. I don't know if anybody ranks. They did, I think. Okay. Okay, too little, too big. Star Wars, let's go to a galaxy far, far away. Rob was saying Last Jedi blows. I think Patience agreed. Too little, too big said all the way up for A New Hope. I thought it probably should have went up there too. We should have just put all three up there. Too Little Too Big says Attack of the Clones is definitely a C. I don't like Attack of the Clones that much. Return of the Jedi goes to the top. Absolute classic. Yeah, for sure. Patience said that she agrees with you. I just don't know what it was about. I agree with Patience agreeing with Chris, and I don't know what that was about. I'm also a 90s kid. The first three are the best. Yeah, they are for sure. Hello, everyone. Hey, Christopher. Okay, we saw those. Best fight scene. Okay, so we did see these. Rogue One tried. Rogue One tried. Haha. It's in the I won't be mad if I'm awake or asleep during it category. Yeah. Rogue One's like a movie where you're okay watching it like once or maybe twice, and then that's kind of it, I think. Movies like Empire, you want to watch 100 times. Anything less than the first spot is unacceptable.
So good.
Tilted Kim, that's my new alias. I like the Cloud City. Darth Vader having dinner with them in the Cloud City is cool. Phantom Menace was made. Didn't need to be, shouldn't have been, but it was. I don't know why they did that, the prequels. It probably should have just went to episode 7, and they probably could have just kept like Darth Maul as the bad guy, but just made him a bad guy like in that time, after Vader. I don't know. The Mandalorian gave us Baby Yoda. We saw that one. Chris is nicer than me. I liked when it ended, the Phantom Menace. Field's a big off topic. We met Ray Park, Darth Maul, and he is so nice. He actually can do martial arts. He was doing his moves in the lobby. It was cool. All right. Very cool. All right, so let's do another one. What do you any ideas?
I feel like we do so much horror. Maybe we should do something that's not. Which, I mean, don't get me wrong. I love horror. It's my number one.
Do you want to do let's see. Do you want to do X-Men?
We can do that.
Or I mean, we could do whatever you want. I'm just
how many X-Men are there? There's
like
going to be a few of these I haven't seen.
There's 12.
No, maybe there won't be that many. I haven't. Okay, yeah, let's do it.
There's only 12. We can blast through them, quick, do another one, and still, these are all small ones. So we're used to doing like 30, 40, 50. We've done like 100. Like
for some reason in my brain, I thought there were more X-Men movies and I hadn't seen them. But all right,
there are other movies with the X-Men in them, technically, but this is like a smaller list that they did. These are the Fox X-Men films, so it's just like very specific group of movies that they put in this list. But all right, let's go through them. I'm trying to figure out where I am in the world. Share screen. Fox, share. Okay, should be able to see it. So this is a simple one. A, B, C, D, F, and the top is S. So we're all familiar with that. And here we are. We'll kick it off with Christopher Lee Jansen. You have, I think it's X2. Yeah, I'm going to say that's X2.
I think it is.
Yeah, that's weird. All right, starting off with the second one.
I guess on a different day, I could go a different direction with this. I think for today, I'm going to say A.
Okay.
Doesn't go all the way up for me, but I actually just watched this recently, and I think that's why I'm putting it in A. On a different day, had I not just seen it recently, I might have put it one lower.
So it's been I've seen it a ton of times, but it's been a little bit since I've watched it. So that like Nightcrawler is one of the coolest characters. This is kind of like a little bit of a redesign with his costume and stuff. They all kind of were, but that opening scene is super cool. But then we don't really get that like very much more throughout the movie. Like you would expect a lot of like cool stuff, like another cool action scene, like from Nightcrawler. He does do some stuff where like he's rescuing the kids. I think he disappears and reappears on the other side or something. But I don't know. Maybe that was just super difficult to shoot at the time. I don't know. It is super cool, but I just wish that I got more of that throughout the movie, if that makes sense.
That would have probably, for me, brought it all the way up. But
yeah, I think so too. All right. So now we're on Days of the Phoenix, I believe. And this one is terrible. Have you seen this one?
So bad.
I don't know. It's D, F. I don't know. F.
I was mad that I'd never get that time back, to be really honest with you.
Yeah, it was the follow. I mean, we're going to get to the other ones in a second, but it was like a follow-up to Apocalypse, and you want it to be good, but you kind of know things are not looking good, and it's like the Phoenix storyline, which they kind of did in X3 a little bit, but it was like, I don't know, it just wasn't good. I didn't like the movie. I didn't like the characters, the story. I didn't like any of it. I'm having a hard time.
I kept thinking this is going to get better. I kept thinking that, and it never did. So it didn't just let me down once. It let me down every time I thought that to myself. It's terrible.
It's one that took me like a long time to like turn it on and sit there and watch it. When I did, I was like, man, I shouldn't have. Man, this is not good. I didn't like it. All right, you're on Days of Future Past.
We might have to move this eventually. I'm going to put it in B for now.
Okay. What are you thinking?
I think I should probably see this again. If I saw this again, I might be ready to move it up. But for now, I'm just.
Yeah, Too Little Too Big saying Days of Future Past was incredible. I would have put it in S tier. I think it's like, I think there are two that are better than the other ones. I think this is one of them.
I need to see it again. I'll let you go ahead and move it up. I totally need to see it again. I've only seen it once.
This is like the crossover with between the younger cast and the older cast, and they're mixing timelines. But this is the first time where we get the Sentinels, we get Bishop.
I need to see this again.
It's definitely a good one. It's the one that it's the one that feels the most like an X-Men movie, if that makes sense. Like when they started making movies, they changed a lot for the sake of, making a feature film. But this is the first time where it actually felt like it was sort of like watching a live action, like 90s animated X-Men movie.
I might watch this again this weekend, actually.
Yeah, give it a shot. And I have Apocalypse, which is not as good as the last two movies. This is the follow-up to Days of Future Past. It's pretty hard to follow. Right. I probably put it around C, I think is probably fair. Do you remember this one?
I do. I think C is good.
When they came out with the first look photos of Apocalypse, everybody was comparing it to Ivan Ooze. They thought it looked like Ivan Ooze, and it was they had some okay stuff going on in there. The action scenes are fun and things. I don't hate the movie, but it's definitely a letdown after the other ones that we got.
The things that they got right, but there was more that they could have gotten right.
Yeah, there's a lot more that they could have done better. All right, you have Deadpool.
It's interesting because I know this has come up in other rankings, and my opinion of this movie is always different based on what else is being ranked with it.
Right. Guys in the comments, let us know where would we put Deadpool on the ranking.
There's not much up there to compare it with right now. All right, I'm going to put it at the end of A for right now.
All right. What do you like about this one?
There was enough about it for me that was just different that it kept my attention. I thought there was a lot. I mean, even some of the dialogue I thought was pretty well done and just unique.
I've seen the movie like a few times. I don't love it, to be honest. It's like Deadpool's like one of the characters where, it was like it was just like one of those things where it's like, man, I wish they would make a Deadpool movie. And then when they actually go to do it, it's like, wow, I can't believe that they're going to do it. And I don't hate the movie, but it didn't feel like Deadpool to me. And I didn't love the movie itself. Like the character is fun. I like them a lot more in some of the other movies. I think the movies get better as they go along. But this one was the first one. I was kind of like,
And maybe that's where my heart is, just that I love the character. Maybe that's why I'm going where I'm going. I do love the character.
Fair enough. All right, I got Logan. Logan's one of the better X-Men movies. I'd probably put it in A with these other ones probably. I mean, if it were me, I'd probably put it there, I think. I don't know. That opening scene with him, have you seen this one?
I have. I love the opening scene.
Yeah, with the limo drivers where he's fighting off the limo drivers.
Uh-huh.
It's the first time where we kind of get like a serious, almost like R-rated Wolverine where he's clawing people up and swearing and smoking cigars and stuff. So it's kind of, it was different from the other ones where it was more of a family-friendly outing sort of thing. All right, so you got...
I like it.
You have Deadpool 2.
I didn't like this as much as I liked the first one. I'd actually leave that right there at the end of C. I'm all right with that.
I actually like this one more than the first one. I don't know why. Maybe it's the comedy with the kid in it. You know, he goes to prison with a kid. They like sneak Juggernaut in there. I don't know why. I don't know, for whatever reason, I ended up liking this one a little bit more than the first one. Again, I don't love it, but I thought it was a little bit more fun than the first. I thought they kind of got a little bit better as they went. All right, I have Last Stand, which I think is probably D. This is the third in the original trilogy. It's sort of like the Phoenix story again, but just not very good. It was sort of like a bad way to end that, I thought.
No, this is another one that I thought was time I'd not get back.
And they didn't give us Nightcrawler. Like, they added Nightcrawler to the second one, but didn't bring him back for this one.
Right.
And they did have Beast, but he didn't feel like the comic book version of Beast to me. I mean, he felt okay, but I didn't feel like I got the same character. I don't know. The costumes kind of started getting wonky. You know, they started doing like supermodel haircuts and things for some of them. I just didn't like the movie that much. I remember like begging people to go see it in the movies. I really wanted to go see it, and we went and watched it. And I was like, I'm sorry, guys, I didn't. Yeah, we probably should have saw something else. I don't know. Like, I would have watched it anyway, but you know, like being with the group and they weren't like crazy about going to see it, I was like, man, I'm sorry. But yeah, whatever. All right, so you have X-Men Origins Wolverine.
I actually like this one a lot. I would put it right before Logan.
I'm not crazy about this one. It's got it's a standalone Wolverine movie, which is like what you would want, but I felt like it was a watered down Wolverine movie. This is where we first get Deadpool and his mouth is like sewn shut. We get Gambit, like the actor and everything's okay. We get the Blob, that's okay. They give us Sabretooth again, and it's like Liv Schreiber. Is that how you say his name?
Yep.
And that's cool, but it was so different from the other Sabretooth that we just had that it was sort of like, you know, at the time they weren't doing like multiverse stuff.
Right.
So it just felt like, you know, like, wait a second, this is a totally different guy. Like, you know, like it felt like such a different character from the Sabretooth that they had already given us. So when it came out, I was kind of like, man, I don't know. And again, like Wolverine is not in the costume. Like that's like all you want to see from these movies is Wolverine in his yellow costume clawing things up, and he's not doing that in most of the movies. So it's kind of, I don't know, but this one I forget, somehow like Deadpool ends up with like every superpower ever, and like
did I freeze up there?
Yeah, you're frozen. Are you frozen? Let's see, is that working? Oh no, he's gone. Oh no. If you can hear me,
there we go.
Back up. I don't know. I'm not seeing you. I'm not seeing you. I would back out and try to come back in and see if that works. All right, he's gone. Let's say bad things about him. All right. Well, anyway, I didn't love the Wolverine movie. We're going to see if Christopher comes back, and we will continue this. See what's going on in the comments here. Okay, Too Little Too Big says X2. I think he's back. Are you back? There he is.
X2. I have no idea what's going on. There's no bad weather here. Just
It's just that darn interwebs. X2 is appropriately placed in A. Good, not great. Fun, not phenomenal, but enjoyable to watch. It's not my favorite, but a lot of people I think would place it at the top. I like other movies better, like Days of Future Past and things, but yeah, I'm gonna need that one to go straight in the trash. Phoenix didn't rise in this occasion. Yeah, I didn't love it. Days of Future Past was incredible. I agree. Let's see. Apocalypse was the potato salad at a cookout. Everyone talks about it, but only a few say nice things, and almost no one goes back for seconds. Logan was amazing, to the top. Yeah, I think a lot of people probably went to the top with Logan. Deadpool for me was exactly what I wanted it to be. Deadpool 2 wasn't as good, but I have a soft spot for the series. Ryan Reynolds is one of my favorite actors, so of course I liked it regardless. The spirits don't agree with the rankings. Yeah. All right. So I'm up, I think, and I have X-Men 1, and I love the movie. And technically, is it as good as some of the other ones? I don't know. Probably not, but I like it a lot. I don't know where to put it. Maybe like an A with these other ones, I think. Like up here, I think.
Yeah, A is good. I've
I
seen
like
it so many times. I like this one too.
I like it a lot. I like Sabretooth in it, even though he's not like he is in the comics. But the thing about the movie is it's not very comic accurate. You know, they're like these versions of the characters that aren't really like the characters in the comics or in the cartoon or anything. It's just like Fox's version of these characters, and they're in black spandex, and like they don't look like themselves, and they don't really act like themselves. And like you either, I don't know, you go along with it or you don't. I don't know. I was young when it came out, so I probably went along with it a little bit more than I should have. Even like at a young age, I can remember wanting them to look like they do in the cartoons, where it's like they're yellow and blue,
right?
And Wolverine has a mask and the whole thing. Plus, I get the limitations, but I always wanted like Nightcrawler and Beast to be in the movie. We didn't get that till later movies, so it was kind of like, man, some of the best guys are not in the movie. Colossus, you know. All right, so you're up. You got X-Men First Class.
I think I really like this one. I only saw this one once. I think I really liked it. I don't think I liked it as much as some of the other ones in A. Actually, I'd put it in B when I look at what else is there.
I would have put this one in S. This one is so good. It's
so many of these I've only seen one time.
I know, it's hard. So like this one, it's like the original X-Men. They bring in like Azazel. So like for all the cool scenes with Nightcrawler and X2, like you pretty much get all that with Azazel in this one. So he's doing the teleporting, but then he's grabbing people and then like teleporting up in the sky and like dropping them, like letting go so they just fall, and then like teleporting and doing it again and like just dropping people.
I need to go watch almost all of these again. Well, no, not all of them again. There's a couple there that I'll never get that time back from the first time.
Watch First Class again. There's this scene where Magneto's like at a diner or something, and he wants to get food, and these guys are messing with him. So like he uses his powers to like pick up a knife and like shoot it into somebody, and like pulls it back and like stabs the guy in the hand. It's a cool sequence if you go back and watch it.
I definitely need to see
it's
this.
It's tough to explain, but if you watch it, it's like, oh, okay, that's pretty cool. All right, I got Wolverine 2, which was not bad, but it just wasn't great. They had like Silver Samurai was the bad guy in it. It's Wolverine in Japan. Some of the action stuff I thought was good, but I'm not crazy about the movie. I don't think it's as good as most of the other ones above it. So I'd probably put it in with these kinds of movies somewhere in the C category.
Better.
Yeah. Is that fair? C?
Yeah, I'd say so. I was so excited for the whole concept of him being in Japan. I thought there was so much potential there.
It sounds like they could do a lot of good stuff with it. And now I'm remembering like certain like there was this funeral scene, like somebody died in the movie, and there's like these weird shots that just like I don't know, like the style of the movie I wasn't crazy about. It was like too polished. Does that make sense? Where it's like it's
does.
Wolverine. I want something like a little bit grittier, not Texas Chainsaw Massacre, but something a little bit more, you know. And it's just like everything's very clean and polished. And I don't know. I didn't love that.
Right.
So I think Logan did a better job. So I don't know. That's the ranking. How do you like it? Let us know in the comments. It is 10 o'clock. Do you want to do one more?
I can do one
Or
more.
what are you feeling? Do one more? All right. What do you got anything in mind?
I don't. I have nothing in mind. What you got?
I think Bible verses. I think we have time for that. Every Bible.
I'm not going to do really well here.
Let's see. We got what is coming out soon? Let's see what's coming out soon. All right, let me see what they have. Okay, I'm finding new ones here. We got Disney characters. We got X-Men characters. We
How
got
many are in the Disney characters? That could be fun for something different. Unless there's like 300 of them.
yeah, I do not know. Okay. Oh no, I guess that's not. No, never mind. I don't know what I'm doing. Hang on. Let's see. All right. So yeah, there are a ton of them.
We'll save that one for another night.
Yeah. 100, 200.
Oh God. We'll be here till next week, Wednesday.
Yeah. Let me see what kind of movie list they have. No. Spider-Man movies. There's 25 of those. Have you seen a lot of those?
I don't think I've seen most of them, to be honest.
All right.
And probably count the ones I've seen on one hand. That one I would fail completely.
Let me see what we have here. I think we've done this one. Why are they doing this to me? All right. I'm trying to find like 90s movie list or something.
Can't
Something
go
like
wrong
that.
with 90s.
All right. I'm trying, but they're just not really. All right. I don't know what's going on here. It's not working for me. Well, we'll give it one more shot. If it doesn't work, we'll find something else to do. Some of these have 300 things to rank. We'll be here all week.
Start eating my own arm after a while.
Yeah. I don't know what's going on. Some of these are not going in the order. All right. So all right. I don't know. It's not working out the way I wanted it to. All right, I'll try one more. If this doesn't work, we'll find something else. We'll find something else. You know how all the movies are at the bottom?
Yeah.
For whatever reason, all these lists that I'm pulling up are like the movies are already on the chart. and I don't know why. So just trying to find something that would work. But
Well, that's weird.
I got one. There's only 26, so it'll take us
That's
like
manageable. We can do
Yeah.
that.
not a super long time. So let's go ahead and run through these guys. All right, so let's go ahead. We are gonna go. We got. I can't even read these. Just Pinte, Debooty. Oh, Debooty. Got it. Okay, Okie Makey. Tin Debooty. Okay, we're gonna call this red, orange, kind of orange, yellow, and green. I mean, we could just do like S, A, B, C, D, I guess.
That'll work.
A, B, C. All right, we'll do that. All right, we're going to kick it off with Christopher. You have Ace Ventura.
I guess I'll say A if we're looking at SA. I don't see it, by the way. I don't see anything. Just us.
You said A?
Yeah, I'd say A.
Okay. Debooty. Yeah, Ace Ventura. Okay, great. It's one of the classic Jim Carrey movies from the 90s. A lot of fun. He's a pet detective, talks to animals, that kind of thing. I think you guys have all seen it.
Did you share the screen? Because I can't see it at all.
Oh, that. How did you know that? How did you know? Hang on. No, I didn't share the screen at all. Oh my God. Kim's telling me too. She's like, nobody can see it. There we are.
Oh, there we go.
Okay, so now you can see these words I'm trying to tell you. So like they had like just I don't know what that says. Then debooty, I don't know. Okay, make a can debooty, I don't know. Here it is. Ace Ventura is in the A category. Perfect. I have Batman Forever, which is probably okay, I guess. You know, it's like a follow up to Batman Returns, which I don't know if it was a great follow up to it, but it was kind of like, you know, big deal when it came out, I guess. I remember it fondly. I don't hate the movie. I like the movie, but I don't love the movie. You know, it's pretty good. It's got the Riddler, and I think I dressed up like the Riddler for Halloween once. I think I had like a Riddler birthday cake, but there it is. We'll put it there. You think it's fair?
I do.
All right. You got Batman Returns.
Looking at what else is there, I'd put this up at the top. Let's call that S.
Second,
I
Michael
love this.
Keaton and Michelle Pfeiffer and Danny DeVito, and they're all out there tearing up Gotham. which is
Such a
pretty
good
cool.
cast.
Yeah, for sure. This has Christopher Walken in it. It's got
Yeah.
some other cool people. Batman
So
and
good.
Robin. I think AB, so let's call it C or D, somewhere in there. I like Mr. Freeze. He's fun. It's Arnold Schwarzenegger. This is like the worst Batman, or one of them. It's a follow-up to Batman Forever. It's sort of like if they did like a modern, see, like as a follow-up to like, this is supposed to be like Batman, Batman Returns, Batman Forever, Batman and Robin. So
Right.
if you're watching them that way, it's not like you're not going to love the movie because of this style. But if they didn't
Right.
make those other movies, and if they just said this is the modern version of like the Adam West TV show, see what I'm saying? Where it's almost like a campy, but like updated with new actors. If they went in that direction, I thought maybe it would have been received a little bit better.
Right.
They said this is sort of like our modern take on the campy version of Batman. Then I think people would have been like, "Oh yeah, it's good job," you know. But all right, so you got Blade.
I would put this after Ace Ventura.
So with Wesley Snipes as the Marvel character Blade, he's half human, half vampire, and he hunts vampires. How cool is that? I like all these movies, Blade movies. I got Casper. Casper top. What do you think?
I think Casper could go to the top. It's well done. It's aged well.
It has aged well. It still looks good. You get like I think it's Dan Aykroyd cameos is like Ghostbuster.
Yeah.
I
So good.
had I was never much of a Pizza Hut guy, but I saw I used to have like one of the toys. It was like a puppet. They had puppet toys. I don't know. All right. So you got do you know what this is? Con Air.
Oh, I don't think I've seen that.
I don't think I have either. Too too big. Have you seen Con Air? If so, let us know how you feel. This is one of the Draculas. I think you've seen this one.
Which one is it though?
I don't know. I can't tell. I don't know if it's Bram Stoker's or.
Oh, if that's what that is, I would take that all the way up.
Let's say that it is because I can't tell. I have no idea.
I would put that in between Batman and Casper, if that's what that is. Oh, if that's what that is, it's so good.
It's widely considered to be one of the better Dracula movies, right?
Oh, it's phenomenal.
Too Old, Too Big saying Con Air was so good. It's a Nicolas Cage and John Cusack movie. It's so good. I have to check it out. Con Air. All right. I have Eduardo Menesteres. That's what it says. It's Edward Scissorhands, but they have a lot of the titles are in I don't even know what language it is. All right. Top with Casper. And
So good.
It's up here. I don't know where. Maybe there.
Yeah, I'm good with that. As long as it's up at the top, that's good.
In the top somewhere. Right. All right. You have The Crow.
Oh. I'd put this after Casper, I think.
It's Brandon Lee's final movie, another comic book character. He dies and he's brought back to life. He's got superpowers. Have you seen the new one?
No.
It wasn't as awful as people said it was. It's not a great movie, especially if you want it to be consistent with this film, but it's
Right.
still watchable once, we saw it in the theater. I don't know. It's definitely not an awesome movie, but some of the action stuff was pretty good. All right, I got something Key Leone or something. I think it should go up here.
I agree.
I think most of these movies up here are interchangeable so far.
I think so.
So it doesn't, it could be put anywhere up top, but
there's a lot of really good movies on this list.
Yeah. One of the best Disney animated films with the best music, the best story. All right, so you have The Sixth Sense.
I think I'd put this up there too, toward the end.
All right. This is what's his name? The famous director that always puts twist endings in the movies.
And this one definitely had a twist.
Can we think of his name or not?
I don't think I'll come up with it.
M. Night Shyamalan.
For some reason, I always forget that was him.
Yeah. He always does the fun twist endings, or most of the time he does. He's done The Village, a movie called Old. That one was pretty fun. Have you seen that one, Old?
Yeah.
It's they're trapped on that island and they're getting older by the day. It's pretty fun. All right. So I'm up and I have Jumanji. I'm going to put it up here with these guys. Really good movie, great 90s nostalgic movie. Um, I don't know. There's probably an argument to like put it higher, I would say, with some of those. But I think at least in the A category is fair.
Yeah, I'd say so.
All right.
That
Let's
I've only
see.
seen once.
Oh, I've seen it. I've seen that one a bunch of times. Have you seen the newer ones?
No.
They're worth watching. They're not going to be thought of the same way as this one was, but
Right.
it's they're pretty fun. It's like The Rock, Kevin Hart, Jack Black, and one other person, and they go, instead of the video game coming out the real world, it's like they go into the video game. It's like they go into like a Nintendo style video game.
Oh, that would be fun.
Yeah, and the kids are like different characters each time, and like the characters are like The Rock, Kevin Hart, Jack Black, so whoever it is that goes into the game like turns into those guys. All right, you have Jurassic Park.
I'd take that up to the top. It's weird because I like this more today than I did when it came out.
It's got good effects. I think when people think of dinosaurs, a lot of times it's like the depiction of the dinosaurs from Jurassic Park, which is probably influenced by other things, but that's kind of what like a lot of kids like around my age like remembered was like Jurassic Park dinosaurs.
Right.
It was the first time we kind of got to see them like that on screen, where there are these like massive practical, a lot of it practical dinosaurs and things. Pretty cool. Trying to ignore some of the comments for a minute. Guys, let us know how we're doing. In the top category, we have Batman Returns, Dracula, Edward Scissorhands, Casper, The Crow, Lion King, The Sixth Sense, and Jurassic Park. Do you agree? Do you disagree? Are we going to have to lock our doors tonight? Let us know. All right, so now we're on Phantom Menace, and this is for me. And I put it somewhere at the top of this category, or maybe bottom of that one. I'm not sure, honestly.
Either one's fine.
Yeah, I might put it around here somewhere. It's Phantom Menace, the first time we get Star Wars in like 20 years or whatever it was, 30. I don't know, it was a while. And it was, we talked about it a few minutes ago. It had some good things, had some not so good things, but it was something. So there it is. You have the Schindler's List.
Oh, I didn't realize that's what that was.
I think so. La Lista de Schindler.
That's got to be it. I would put this at the top. This was very good, very well done, I thought. I like this movie. It's not one I can put on all the time, but for what it was very good.
All right, and I have The Matrix. Should probably go up there too, probably. Matrix, like, invented new camera tricks and things just to get the movie made, where they have like rows of cameras stacked up and like lined around so they could get all the shots of them like doing all that cool backbend stuff. Neo goes in from the fake world, which is our world, to reality, which is this like crazy place where I guess they can like bend time and stuff. It's pretty cool. You have Men in Black.
I would put this between Ace Ventura and Blade.
Will Smith and Tommy Lee Jones fight aliens together to try to protect the human race from aliens.
I like it a lot, but not as much as some of the ones at the top.
I just watched it like a couple months ago. It's pretty fun. Good times. I have Liar Liar, which I'd put it in probably in the A towards the end. I don't think it's as good as Ace Ventura, but it is one that you could put on like anytime. Like you could just throw the movie on and it could be in the background or whatever.
Right.
And keeps the day flowing. He can't tell his son wishes for his birthday that his dad can't tell a lie for a day. So Jim Carrey cannot lie, and he's a lawyer. So he's trying to figure out how to win cases without lying. You got the Power Rangers movie.
I never saw this.
This was like a huge deal when it came out for like people around my age. It was like a big deal. It was a big budget Power Rangers movie. So the original Power Rangers TV show, actually half of it was recycled footage from Super Sentai. So they took all the fighting scenes from that where the actors are covered up, and they filmed new scenes with the American kids and then mashed the two together to create Power Rangers. And this was the first time that all of the footage was original for the American audience and on a bigger budget. So they had nicer looking costumes and things like that. The CGI does not hold up at all. And some of the other stuff doesn't either, but it was a pretty big deal. I'd probably put it in this category with these guys, with Batman Forever and Phantom Menace. All right. You have Saving Private Ryan.
I love this. I'd take this to the top. It's hard to say where I'd put it in there, though, because there's just so much good stuff up there.
I was kind of just throwing them all up there at this point.
Yeah.
All these movies should probably go like towards the top somewhere. Like they gave us a list that's like stacked with like movies that were hits. Even the ones that were all like hits. So it's sort of tough. And some of these movies I don't even think were from, like, spoiler alert, Terminator's coming up, and was that in the 90s?
Is that part 2?
I can't tell.
I think it's part 2. Part 2 is 90s.
Okay. All right. I got Scream. Scream should probably go up top, I guess. Spawned a huge franchise. They're still making movies. People are still going to see the movie. It's like the most popular Halloween costume of all time, thanks to this movie, I think. So I don't know. It should probably be up there, right?
I definitely put it up there.
All right, then you got T2.
I'd put Terminator 2 up there as well.
Definitely one of the better movies on the list. I mean, just like the story, the camera, the effects, everything, right?
Yeah.
It's one of the iconic movies up here.
So good.
All right, I got Space Jam. Space Jam's awesome, but it's probably going to go with these ones: Phantom Menace, Batman Forever, Power Rangers, Space Jam. The effects, again, a lot of it did not hold up. Still a great movie. Love the Monstars. People love Space Jam, just like these other films. But I think that's probably where it should go. It was a big deal when it came out for a certain group of people at a certain place in time, and it's not really aged super well, but there's actually like a nostalgic thing for it now where it's like cool to have the Space Jam merchandise. Like right now Target's doing this huge like anniversary, it's like 30-year anniversary thing for it, and they have like all the different Space Jam t-shirts and action figures and things, so it's pretty cool. I think that's where it goes probably.
Yeah.
You have The Mask. Not the one with Cher.
Personally, I would put this in the same category as Space Jam. It's just not my thing. I understand why people love this movie. It just wasn't my thing.
I like it a lot. It's based on another comic book. He finds a mask, puts it on, gets superpowers. It's a little bit different from the comics and things, but it was done so well. But yeah, I get it. If it's not your thing, I get it. And I got Ninja Turtles, which I'd put up pretty high, like up here somewhere. I don't know. It's like Jim Henson's puppets, but I don't think Jim Henson wanted to make the puppets at the time. Like there's something weird with that where he agreed to make them, but then he thought they were too like scary at the time. Kids wouldn't like them, even though he had made Dark Crystal. There's something weird like with the costumes of the puppets, but it's the best live action Ninja Turtles movie that we might ever get at this point.
It's so good.
Yeah, it is. Honestly, it's aged pretty well. The costumes look better than any of the CGI stuff that's come out.
I'd be down for another Ninja Turtles movie. I'd be down for a revival. I
Like-
love the
like
Ninja
this
Turtles.
Yeah, like this one, like a live action one like this.
Right.
All right, guys, let us know how we did. So we have Batman Returns, Dracula, Edward Scissorhands, Casper the Crow, Lion King, Sixth Sense, Jurassic Park, Schindler's List, Matrix, Saving Private Ryan, Scream T2, and Ninja Turtles 1. All right, I'm going to stop sharing, check out comments, see how we did, see if we have to lock our doors, and then go from there. Okay. Let's see. All right. X-Men First Class was awesome. Did we go over that?
I think so.
Okay. I don't remember. We're gonna go towards the these ones though. she's like raging for tarot reading here. She's left like 10 comments about tarot readings. Like she keeps like tarot. No worries, chat. Any moment he'll see the comments laughing my ass off. All right. Okay, you guys did not see the thing. Casper is superior. I'll never not love this movie. Can I keep you? Yes, you can. Anything less is diabolical.
It's
Oh
so
yeah,
good.
Casper for the win. Con Air was good. I got Nicolas Cage and John Cusack. It's so good. Okay, we saw that one. Dracula definitely goes to the top. Edward Scissorhands is awesome. A must-see cult classic.
So good.
At least my ranking. The Crow, I walked out of when the Crow pecked the girl's eye out. I was young, though. I'd have to rewatch it to make a fair assessment. Sixth Sense was fantastic. The CGI held up. Jurassic Park is a classic. Dinos for the win. First movie that I actually was scared and entertained all at once. Sir, we just discussed The Phantom Menace. It's a no for me. Schindler's List was so well done and such a hard one to watch. Men in Black, I can't remember it because they flashed the pen in my eye. The song was so catchy. Liar Liar is hilarious. OMG, Saving Private Ryan was so good. Absolutely a must-see. Scream is clearly a classic, one of the best. T2 is great. Space Jam has a cool song in it. It's definitely either you love it or don't. There's no in between, LOL. Sir, your ranking The Mask is not schmokin'.
It just
All
wasn't
right.
happening.
Well, we had a good time, I think. Thanks so much for watching.
That was good.
Is there anything you wanted to mention before we let them go?
Not too much. Just Monday night for Paranormal Playbook. We'll be at the Fairfield County Infirmary, so that should be really interesting. I'll be on my home turf.
Awesome.
I'm
So
sure the
we are-
spirits will be very active.
For sure. Make sure to subscribe to Crooked Path Paranormal on YouTube. We appreciate y'all watching, and we will see you next Wednesday at 9
See you
p.m.
next time.
Eastern.